Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back with another video. In this video here today, we're going to be doing a live stream that somebody requested a while ago. This thing has been in the works for a while. So as you know, X-Plane 11, we stream that on this channel. I know it's kind of been a while here since we've done it. So somebody requested that I do a live stream. This was a guy's name, I believe it's like James Peden or something like that, who's been in several of these X-Plane live streams, and you know, he says he's a pilot, or they say, or whatever, that they're a pilot, and they were actually, you know, they helped me, you know, figure out autopilot controls and stuff, and so they requested that I do a flight in England, specifically from, I believe it's from Midlands Airport to Heathrow, and so I guess they're not. Hopefully they see this because they requested it, and it's just kind of been bugging me because I wanted to do it, and I keep thinking like, oh, you gotta do that.
Center, November,
so
01,
here's
X-ray,
this live stream. This live stream is in 4K. I don't know how this is possible right now. Somehow this is 4K. Now the stream itself, YouTube doesn't. You can't actually stream in 4K on YouTube. It's just not. It's probably not even technologically possible. But as far as X-Plane goes, you really can't use X-Plane in 4K because it's literally rendering the whole world.
Center,
like not
November,
just
02, X-ray.
It's literally got the whole friggin' world that it rendered in here. And it's complicated, and there's a lot of, you know,
November 02, X-ray.
Things like that.
Contact center on 124.77.
Contact center on 124.77, November, 02, X-ray, Papa.
Oh my god, alright, hold on, I gotta figure out how to shut them off. Does that make that go away? No, I don't see this 3D flight path. I want to turn that off. There we go, good. Alright, that's good, so we're seeing like weird lines there. Anyway, so what happened was, for some reason my 4K monitor was blank, but the stream thing can actually. Somebody said you can turn on air traffic control volume. Let me check that out. Hold on, radios. There we go. Yeah, it's always been too loud. Yeah, somebody said please turn that thing down. I just did it. So it's, yeah. So also the planes can be loud. So if anytime like my volume or the X-Plane volume's too loud or too quiet, just let me know because I have all the controls right here on my other screen for volume. So anyway, so like I was saying, there was no picture on my 4K monitor, but there was a picture in the stream. So I didn't know why, and I kept fooling with it. And eventually, what I did is I unplugged the HDMI from the capture card, which made there be a picture on the monitor, and plugged it back in. So the monitor's 4K. So X-Plane just decided it's going to be 4K now, which it's really you can't render in 4K on X-Plane because it's like it'll just like there's way too, no matter how fast your computer is, you just can't play it because it's just so intense. But I don't know how it's doing it, but it's in 4K right now. I mean, maybe you can't tell on the stream because it's going to make it 1080p 30 frames because that's what YouTube requires. But I'm playing right now in the 4K, so you can see how. Whatever, just take this is 4K, I don't know how, and it's not lagging either, I have no idea how it's even doing this, so, anyways, so we're gonna do, we're going to England to do this here, because that's what the viewer requested, so we're gonna go into here, and see, you can tell this is in 4K, if you don't believe me, this is how you know, it's because, look how small this friggin' menu is, look at this, you can barely even see what this thing says, because it's in 4K, so it's like making it, you know, that's how big it is in 4K, whatever, alright, change the location. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to do Midlands. That's the airport they requested. So which one is it? It's Midlands. All right, I got to look up the code now. Oh, man. Give me a second here. Midlands Airport. EMA? No. EGNA. Okay, that's the ICAO. All right, there we go. So that's where we're going. It's also got 3D aspects to it. Master work conditions are stormy. Well, we're not doing that. So we'll just make it like that. And that time of day. Back that off just a little bit there. Don't want it to be too late. Come on. This to be a pain in my ugats. Alright, so alright, there we go. We got that set. weather set, time, location, and then the other thing, as far as let's go have it start loading it. As far as the plane goes, so the problem is, so I'm just reading the chat. Whatever. Somebody said something funny in the chat. All right. So as far as the plane goes, part of the delay was I was trying to find a plane that's realistic for this route. So it's Midlands to Heathrow. I mean, it's actually a pretty good distance for doing this because it's not too long, it's not too short. So I tried to find a British Airways plane, which apparently there's just none. I don't know how that was. I mean, there used to be a lot more. It used to actually even come with X-Plane. So what I ended up finding, it took forever to find it. I found a British Airways livery, whatever, for the Boeing 737, which we have here, which you can see. Well, you can kind of see it, but it's really dark. And again, it's 4K. This looks so gorgeous, and you can't even tell because you're watching it in 1080p. But I'm telling you right now, this is unfriggin' believable in 4K. What's unbelievable is that it's somehow not, like, it's not lagging. So I don't know how it's doing that. Anyways, let's we have to change the time of day because it's too dark for this, and that's not how you do that. You do that in here. Okay. I mean, we'll make it like dusk, but not too. We go to put the minutes at 0. Yeah, there we go. I like the looks of that. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're actually going to go to a gate because we want a taxi, do the somewhat realistic-like. So we'll go to customize location, ramp. Come on. No, we're not approaching it. Runway, ramp, central apron. Yeah, all right, fine. There we go. All right, so here we are. So we're pulled up to the terminal, all good and proper. It's a horrible accent impression. Maybe it was good. I don't know. So here we are, pulled up. So we're gonna do. Oh, by the way, all these planes that you see over here, all these planes are. So this is a mod or a plugin. I don't know. They're really pretentious about what they call this stuff. I guess that's a plugin where you can have planes spawn in, so the airport's not just deserted like it typically is. We also have these little luggage carts and stuff. Anyway, so here we go. We're going to do this flight here, so let's go ahead and file our flight plan. Again, you can tell it's 4K because of how small. I have to like squint to see this thing. Good lord. All right, we'll go to. I'm going to do 2,000 feet because it's a pretty short flight. Now, Heathrow, I believe, is. What's their call sign? Hold on a second. I know it. I'm just not thinking. When I see what it is, I'm going to. Like, you know, feel bad because I should. Like, I know what it is. I'm just blanking on. Yeah, LHR. Yeah, I know LHR. LHR. There you go. 2,000, and we can't file it. Do we have to put a K in front of it? Is that what it wants? No, it's still not. It's not accepting LHR. Alright, we got a friggin' problem here. Somebody said the accent's not bad, so we're still gonna keep going with it. I mean, my fake British accent, it's like a Cockney, South London, like friggin' Dick Van Dyke, Mary Poppins chimney sweep accent. It's very over the top. Alright, so it's why is it saying this isn't legit? The ICAO you entered is not valid? That's what it is. I mean, LHR, that's Heathrow. Alright. Look out. Alright, Heathrow, oh, let's type in ICE. I'm on my phone, by the way. That's where I'm looking this up. Yep, it's LHR. That's what it is. LHR. That's the one. Oh, no, it isn't. That's the IATA. We need the ICAO, which is EGLL. That's why it's not taking that. All right, I see. Okay, file it. There we go. Altimeter, we're not using that
November,
crap.
816, November, Echo, Golf, November, X-ray, altimeter, 29er,
Yeah,
2.
what the hell that means. I go to this, read it back.
Echo, Golf, November, X-ray, altimeter,
A lot of people are asking me to fly into a hurricane. So like I said, we're doing this upon viewer request, so that's why I've been meaning to do that. I've been meaning to do this thing for like a month, so anywho. Request clearance.
November,
So clearance, Clarence.
November.
This is unreal. Look at the
Echo,
4K.
Golf, Lima, that's file.
Look at this.
2,000, squawk 4,
It's
7,
totally
0,
4K. It is unbelievable. what's unbelievable is that it's working. Like if you,
Cleared IFR
I've
to
tried this
Echo,
in 4K
Golf, Lima,
before,
Lima, as filed. Maintain 2,000.
and
Block
it almost crashes because it
472.
just can't
November
run at 4K.
816 November.
Because it's just so intense. But I don't know how it's doing it right now. Anyways.
November 01
Clear jets.
X-ray. Papa. Contact
Request
tower
taxi.
on 124.0.
This guy shuts up.
Contact tower on 124.0 November 0.
By the way, if at any time
X-ray.
the sound is too loud or too quiet, let me know. Like if the X-plane's too loud or too quiet, or I'm too loud or too quiet, let me know. I can adjust it very easily.
November 816.
Here we go. Time to taxi.
November.
Taxi this
November.
sucker now.
Runway 27. Hold short of runway 27.
All right, so we got the brake on there, which we can. I got my yoke. So at the beginning of every stream, I have to attach the yoke to this desk, so I have to like screw it in. So like right now, you can see like I'm turning it on my desk, like just flicking it, and that's why it's doing that. So it's like a big plane. It's basically a joystick that looks like this thing. So anyways,
November 816.
yeah, cool your jets. We're working on it. All right, pal.
Runway
Got
27.
that, Sully.
Hold
All
short
right,
of runway 27.
All right, yeah, read it back.
Runway 27. Hold short of 27.
So we,
November 816 November.
We have
November.
I think it crashed. I think it just crashed. We might have just crashed. Yeah, it crashed. It crashed. All right, give me a sec. We'll be back up. Oh no, no, it's back. It's back. It's back. It's back from the dead. It's back from the dead. Holy crap. Good God. All right, so I don't know how that. What happened? Loading, please wait, is what this thing says in very little letters. Yeah, okay. I don't know what this thing's doing. Okay, so that's just... Okay, so that's some other plugin I just tried to use that gave me a hard time for a second. Alright, so now what I want to do is I have a... There's a way to have it help you back up, so like it sends you the tow truck, or whatever you call it. It's like a tug comes out and no, it doesn't give you a tug, but that's a horrible joke. Anyways, we have a... there's a way to do it, because I did it before by accident. I just have to find it. Ground handling window. Pushback, here it is. Request ground service.
Sorry, no service at this airport.
It says, sorry, no service at this airport.
Sorry, we don't have any push carts at this ramp.
Wow, okay, so it just told me that we don't have any... We don't have anything for me, so it means we're going to have to do it manually, which means we're going to have to take the brake off, which we did, and put the reverse thrust on. Back this sucker up. There we go. Come on, you can do it. I think I can. There we go. So right now I'm using my pedals to, you know, back this, or steer it. Here we go. The sun doesn't gonna go. Hope the sun doesn't go down. It's gonna make this hard. All right, so let's see. That down here. Put that up. Use my throttle. There we go. All right, so there we go. We're backed up enough. All right, forwards. Let's roll. Anything we gotta tell this Jamoke? No, he's good. A little too fast there. Let's dial it back there. All right, Mario Ainge ready. How is this thing in 4K? Like I've tried this in 4K before with this GTX 1080, and it doesn't work. Like it'll just crash, and it's 60 frames a second. So I mean, you can't tell on the stream because YouTube makes it have to be 1080p at 30 frames because otherwise people wouldn't be able to load it. Text messages now. Hold on, I'm driving with my feet and texting with my hands. Good God! All right, now I got emails. No, I don't need a Bed Bath & Beyond coupon again. Good God! All right, there we go. Finally. All right, so what was this? Oh yeah, so I've tried this before in 4K, and it just, you know, it goes at like 2 frames a second. And right now it's like 60 frames per second in 4K, which I have no idea. I don't know how it's doing this. It's never been able to do it any of the other times I've tried it. So whatever. How far is it? So I have to. Let me get out my iPad Pro, which is like the size of a pool table. Get out my X-Plane GPS app. How else am I gonna know where I'm going? Blue. All right, here we go. Somebody talked about snakes on a plane in the description, so yes. Samuel L. Jackson might be on this plane. You never know. You ever see the movie Snakes on the Plane? You ever see, which the whole point of Snakes on the Plane is the one scene where Samuel L. Jackson says, "I've had it with these MF, you know, snakes on this MF plane." Like that's pretty much the whole scene. But you ever see that clip? It's like the edit they do for TV. So like TV, you know, you can't really swear on TV. So there's a hold on a second, I'm trying to do this in, all right. So like they should, there's like a clip, you can look it up on YouTube now, where it's like the TV edits, like they dub out the curse words, and he says, "I've had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane." That's what his, you know, you can fill in the blank there with what he actually said, but anyways, it's only, so I'm on my thing right now, and there's just no plane showing up, which means pause this, let's go to that, do this. This is why my iPad Pro isn't getting this here. So we need to do... I can't even see this friggin' thing. Oh. Alright. Network via UDP. Weather, yeah. Speeds. Okay. Come on, where's the pitch, roll headings? Good. Wait for this thing to pop up on the iPad. Alright, is that everything we need? Frame rate, no. Speeds, yeah, we want to with speed. We got, that. What is this one? Weather, speed, pitch roll headings, latitude. All that stuff's checked. Good, alright. So let's press done, and hopefully this shows up on my iPad now. Is my iPad on different Wi-Fi? That could probably be it if I'm on like a different Wi-Fi. Give me a second here. No, that's the same one. Okay, is it tethering to my phone? Is that what it... No. No. Come on, find it. Let's go. There we go. All right, let me go on this other Wi-Fi. Put the password in. Join. There we go. Okay, let's go back to the X-Plane map app. Am I at the right airport? Oh, these are oh, is it the... Maybe it's the IP address is different now. I think that's what it is. Okay, let me change the IP address. Yeah, it's on 10... Okay, it's now we're on 6. That's why the iPad's on 6 on my Wi-Fi. All right, so we'll change it to 10.0.0.6. There we go. And there we go. Now the plane shows up on my iPad. That's why. Okay, there we go. I got it. All right, so let's see. Where's Heathrow? Heathrow is... I believe it's west of London. Yeah, there it is. Directly west of London. All right, we're good. Keep going. Keep her going. So are we just taking off now? Is that the plan? Is that what we're up to?
November 816 November. Contact tower on 124.0.
Got it. You got it, pal.
Contact tower on
better stay cleared for takeoff.
124.0 November. 816 November.
Lower the flaps.
Tower November. 816 November.
Okay, we checked in.
November.
Clear for takeoff, right?
November.
No!
Cross runway 27. Hold short of runway 27.
We just did that. Why are we going back?
Cross 27. Hold short
We
of
just did what it's...
November. 816 November.
Whatever. Okay, I guess it's making us go around again for whatever reason. Good God, this thing. I could just take off. I don't know why I can't just take off right now. I have to read something back now. Go to my custom camera angle. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know. Oh, there he is. The man himself. So the person who requested this live stream has just joined the stream. It's James Peden character who purports himself to be a pilot. So anyways, we're doing the Midlands to Heathrow flight, and somebody says, why are they saying November 2 times? It's because that's the call sign of the plane and the phonetic alphabet and all that. Anyway, so this thing's having me go around in a circle. I don't know why. Really no clue why. Anyways. I think it tells me to do it again. Here we go. Coming around the mulberry bush again. Okay, now what?
November 8
Cleared for takeoff, thank you.
November. Fly heading 270. Runway 27. Clear for takeoff.
Here we go. We have the sky. Come on, you can do it. I don't like how the sun's going down.
November 816. November. Fly heading 270. Runway 27. Clear for takeoff. November 816. November. Contact center on 135.9er.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Contact center on 135.905, November. 816, November. Center, November.
There we go.
816, November.
So, we need to head south.
November 816. November. Echo. Golf. November. X-ray. Altimeter 2
Let's get this autopilot going here. Stop going up. So we're gonna set, let's turn this on. Flight director on. Speed, we want, actually, heading. Doesn't give me a heading yet. Hopefully it does.
November 816. November.
Yeah, we know that.
Descend and maintain 2000. November 816.
Just trying to get this thing to
November.
descend
Fly
to
heading
2000.
180.
Let's put the heading on right now.
November 816.
Yeah, I got it. Give me a second to do it.
Descend and maintain 2000.
Down to 2000, November. 816, November.
Why does it keep me at 3,700? There we go. So it's slowly but surely getting us over to the 100 vector that they gave us. So right now on my map, we are right over. These are like the most British names ever. We are over Ibstock, England right now, according to my iPad Pro map. We're gonna be there in like 5 minutes. This is not even really much of a distance. So Heathrow,
November 8
directly west of London.
November. Fly heading
We're directly
150.
northwest, so we're gonna. It's
November
What? What's up?
816. November.
What's up?
November.
150.
Zoom on
All right.
navigation.
You got it. There you go. All right, so we're getting down to 2,000. We're working on it. Is this a real, like, do people actually, it's not much of a distance. Like, are these actual flights they do at this distance? No. So by the way, for anybody who's just joined, the stream is actually in 4K. Now YouTube doesn't let you stream in 4K, but for whatever reason, I'm playing this in 4K, so I have a 4K monitor, and I've tried it before on 4K, and it just crashes and it's slow because it's like way too intense. Like it's just the graphics are way too intense to it's gonna keep me at 2,000 now. Yeah, there we go. It's way too intense to play at 4K. So what happened was, as I said before, it was showing up on my capture card, but not on the monitor. So what I did was, like I unplugged the HDMI from the capture card and put it back in. And when I did that, it came back on, but you know, because the monitor's 4K, so it detected that it's 4K, rendered it at 4K, and is sending 1080p to the capture card, and somehow it's smooth. I don't know how this is happening, but I'm blown away. So there you go. If you're wondering why we're slow and low, Rhymes, it's because we're going to be there in like 5 minutes. Somebody said, can you do another flight after? Unfortunately, I have to head out because I got some plans with some people to go. We're going to go ball, basically. Actually, I think it's raining out. I don't think we can do hoops today, but we are, unfortunately, we'll be heading out. Speed the sucker up. I want to get there today. What might happen, I might have to actually leave earlier than I thought if I start getting texts, in which case I'll just cut to the landing part, because that's everybody's favorite part. Somebody said this is not an actual flight in real life from this Midlands either. I didn't think it was. I looked it up. I mean, if you just look at the distance, it just doesn't look like it's an actual flight. But so the reason I'm doing this is because, like, a real flight, like, say you go from, like, you know, New York to, you know, like, LA, it's like a 5-6 hour flight. Like, I can't do a 5 or 6 hour live stream. And then again, like, you know, you can't do a 10-minute flight. So it's like, it's a good enough distance for doing this. So, anyways, here you go. So I'm wondering if Heathrow has any runways that are lined up with where we're going to be coming in. So basically, the runways are horizontal relative to our, we're kind of coming in diagonally, almost perpendicular. They do have one runway that's lined up with our vector pretty darn well, so hopefully that's where we have to read us back.
Own navigation, November 816, November.
I don't like this altitude situation. Yeah, we're right at 2,000. This might actually be it might actually be dark when we get there, you know that? Alright, so we're almost over the town of Coventry. Going to proper Coventry. Going to Rugby, England. What a terrible accent. Somebody asked if I played Call of Duty World War II yet. I did. So what happened is the PS4 people got it, and then actually I haven't even been in top of it. I gotta get on that this week. I'd much rather play Madden and GTA and stuff, so we'll get there when we get there. We're really not, you know. Thing about flying. Is this Harry Potter's neighborhood? Does Harry Potter live here? It looks like that. This looks like the neighborhood Harry Potter lived in, where all the houses kind of look the same. His friends pulled up in the flying Ford Anglin, I believe was the car. They picked him up. What is that over there? Some sort of like flight diagram. Alright, so we're flying over M1 on our way to Heathrow. You know what this reminds me of? There's this, I tweeted it a while back. There was a guy, when Vine is over, you know, because Vine went out of business, but there was a guy on Vine, this British guy, his name was Arthur. You can look at, just type in like Arthur Vines, and it's like this guy, you know, like South London Cockney English accent, like just, you know, most iconic. And he just complains about everything, like traffic. So he's like sitting, you know, I think one of the things he says, he doesn't find where he goes, he says, you know, he's like, we got stadiums everywhere in England. He goes, you know, McDonald's, no, not stadiums, he goes, we have parking lots everywhere in England. Stadiums, McDonald's, then he flips the car around, and then he's like, the effing M25, and it's just a, you know, everybody's in like, you know, gridlock traffic. So, what's the other one? He goes, oh, he goes, no, hold on. What was the good one that he does? He says, Oh yeah, he goes, do you like living in the fast lane? And then he turns his camera around and he shows you all the traffic that he's in, and he says, do not come to effing England. That's what he's, I love that guy. Anyways. I think I like half did the accent for some of those. That is brutal. Alright, somebody says that's the M1 or the M6 to the right. According to my map, that is the M1 we're flying over right now. Somebody just put in the chat, we have to stay in this one. I can't stay in the video. This traffic all day. No, the other Vine he does, I like, he's like there with his, like either his girlfriend or his sister or somebody. And he's like, oh, so sorry I haven't done a Vine in a while. The reason is me and such took a ride down to the shops. And he turns the camera around, shows you gridlock traffic, and he goes, 2 effing weeks ago. Love that one. I'm remembering them all now. And then the other one was, then there's another one where he's in traffic and he says, he goes, oh, there's places in this country, he's talking about England, he goes, there's places in this country where you can just sit around and watch, the scenery all day. And he turns around, he shows you all the traffic he's in, and he goes, this isn't effing one of them! Shakes the camera. Oh, hold on a second, I got some text messages. Alright, so the thing I talked about earlier in the video where I might have to leave early, that's happening now, because we have to, people are coming early, I guess, to go do this. So we're not actually going to be able to finish this, I'm sorry, unfortunately. We got like 65% of the way there, so what we're going to do now is we're actually just going to cut to the chase, quite literally. Go to this thing, go to this thing, go to this thing. Do EGLL, Heathrow, ID, customize, runway, 10 nautical mile approach, 09 left, confirm, and we're just going to cut to the landing here, because unfortunately I cannot do the whole flight, because I'm coming, damn, hold on a minute. You're 4 minutes away, alright, well chill the hell out then, you can wait. Oh god, alright, friggin' Apple phone. Alright, start new flight. Here we go. Let's do it. I have to... I'm going to pause this. Actually, no, I'm not. We're just going to eyeball this landing, by the way. We're eyeballing this landing. That's what we're doing. So somebody says, with X-Plane 11, do you get all the planes and worldwide scenery? So you get a handful of planes, and you do get the scenery. But some of it's not as good as the scenery that you have to pay for. What are these boxes? What a frig this. Let's just... We're doing this old-fashioned way here. Not using any gauges, we're not using any of that newfangled technology. We're just coming in heavy, we're coming in hot. Alright, we're using the free. I don't know why this thing's nose is going up like that. No, oh, it's because this thing's on, that's why. Flight director's off. Autopilot's off, alright. Alright, there we go. Here we come. So once again, you can see how it's in 4K here, because look at all the little lights. There's like just little dot lights, because the pixels are just so fine. That's, so I guess this is the glide slope, I believe is what this is called, what it's showing for us here with all these little boxes. It's kind of annoying. Actually, maybe it's kind of helpful, because it's showing me what the altitude needs to be. Gives me something to follow. Oh, landing lights. Yep, he's right in the chat. Put them landing lights. Look at the friggin' sun. Holy crap. This looks like my commute. Like I have to drive east in the morning and then west in the afternoon. So it's like the sun's in your face both ways. That's what the front of my car looks just like this. Just all bright sun. Alright, we're going to put these lights on. Just put all the lights on like it's, like a friggin' nightclub over here. And it's like a little wheel well. Put that on. Wing on. Logo on. Runway, just put all the lights, just put them all on. So I think that's enough lights. Wait a minute, do we get these lights? Yeah, we got all the lights. We're good. There we go. Coming in heavy. This was a great flight, by the way. You know what I noticed, and it's like this is not like a critical comment, and maybe it's just because for whatever reason the graphics are working today, but there's a lot less lag flying in England. Like all the other flights I've done, they're all in the US, and there's a lot of lag. I assume it's because, you know, I'm not being critical. It's just there's like really nothing in parts of England. It's just like wide open, you know, fields and stuff. Whereas the flights in the US is just all like, you know, like if you go over to like, you know, New York City for rendering and all that. Or it's just for whatever reason, like it's rendering today. I mean, I want to take my headphones off. I want to listen to the fans on my PC. Yeah, they're not even that loud. Sorry, I took my hands off the yoke. I don't know how it's doing this. Uh-oh, don't crash. Don't crash! Okay, I thought it was going to crash. It's the only lag we've gotten so far. How's that view looking? Alright. We fly to Hogwarts. So he says 140 knots for land. I think we're slower than that. Oh no, we're 210. Now we're getting there. We're getting there. We'll be alright.
Sync rate.
How's the brakes are on? Alright, good. No, damn it. Go down. Go down. Go down. Come on. There we go. Oh man, that sync rate is awful. Look at the houses. Look at that. Alright. Actually, you know what? No, I don't need to do that because I can actually save this situation. Because I'm already thinking about how I'm doing the thumbnail for this. So, alright, here we go. Put the flaps on. Cut the engines. Alright, put that reverse thrust on. There we go. Here we go. Alright, let's fix that. The flaps back up, so I'm just touching my, I got my yoke over here right now. Flaps are going back up. Let's get off the runway and we'll taxi to, shut the brake off. Taxi over to the gate. Oh, what's it doing? Reverse is still on. I don't know why you have to do this for it to get the picture. There we go. Look at all the planes. Those are some big planes. So at Heathrow, what's the British Airways terminal? I feel like it's T5. No, T5 is the largest terminal. Actually, screw it. We're turning off here. All right, now we're going too fast to turn off there. We'll do it up here. Looking for the British Airways. I'm not seeing it. Cincinnati Reds. Join in the chat. Oh, you missed the action, man. It was all going down earlier, especially with that Madden stream. All right, we're turning off here. Somebody says, Alpha, are you watching the football game? Is there a football game on today? I watched all the preseason games. I believe the season opening game is Thursday night with the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. You bet your buttons I'm tuning in for that. I am doing... So, like, all the work I would have really kind of had to do Thursday afternoon, I'm doing it all way ahead of time. Because that's what I'm doing Thursday afternoon, is watching some friggin' sports. Alright. Where are we going? There's no directions at all. Okay, I see a... What plane is that over there? No, not this one. No. Bad. Emirates. We got Emirates over there. New Zealand's. What's over there? Okay, I don't know what, I don't see a British Airways terminal. I mean, I know it's here, but let me look it up. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on a second. Calling me here. All right, guys. So I gotta. Now they're friggin' waiting for me. All right. So I gotta. We're gonna go. Yeah, I don't think we played b-ball today, but I gotta run. So unfortunately, this is where we're gonna have to leave it off. Let me go ahead and pause it. So wherever the terminal is, just imagine in your head that we pull up to it. Overall impressions from this live stream, I can't. It looks amazing in the 4K, but unfortunately you can't see it because YouTube makes it have to be 1080 at 30 frames. But it looks just so unbelievable in the like. Look at all the Can I look out that window? Like, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Like, look at. Hold on a second. Keep getting text messages. Look at this. Like, you can just see the level. Look at the lights. Look at all of that. This thing's rendering the whole world. So look, you can see London in the distance. Look at that. See buildings down there. I can't even hold this thing steady. But anyways, you get the idea. It's just gorgeous. All right, guys. What's going to do for this live stream? I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll have this video coming out soon. But other than that, until next time, that's going to do for this one, guys. Thanks for watching.